What's going on, guys? My name is Sean Harness and welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to get on the camera and just talk about, so typically when I think about how I've been able to be successful personally and professionally throughout my life, I attribute a lot of that as it relates to finding the right advice from those mentors, those colleagues, those friends who have those long-time life experiences. Interview that I listened to not too long ago was from CNBC, and it was an interview with Warren Buffett. So for those of you who know who Warren Buffett is, one of the richest men in the world, Berkshire Hathaway, right? So rich billionaire who's getting ready to turn 90 years old. I believe he turns 90 in August, right? They asked Warren a question. They said, hey, Warren, you're very successful as it comes to being rich, being financially successful. What do you attribute that to? What are some good decisions that you've made? And so Warren said, the most important decisions that I've made as it relates to me being successful and who I am today has nothing to do with what I chose to invest in or finance at all. Actually, it has more to do with who I chose to marry. I mention this not because I'm trying to push marriage onto anyone, not that I'm trying to push or say that, hey, you have to have a significant other. That's not what I'm saying today. Stay to the end of the video if you'd like to hear some of the ways that, one, I was able to find who I'm getting ready to marry. And lastly, what I want to do is mention to you some benefits that I've been able to witness firsthand, I would say in the last 6 to 9 months. Run it. What's going on, guys, and welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Sean Harness. Brief introduction. I am an engineer, also a business strategist. I've spent a lot of my time building multi-million-dollar businesses and managing them within Fortune 500 companies. Found value in this video. Be sure to like it, also to share it, and subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you know when I get ready to post a new video. My channel goal is to help you secure the wealth you deserve in your everyday life. So when you tune in, we're going to have discussions about personal finance. We'll talk about career, climbing the corporate ladder. Right, we're going to have some discussions about building a business. We're also going to talk about lifestyle. If you'd like some more really good information about building and sustaining wealth, go check out my website, seanharness.com. I have a free 3-day money video course there for you to gain some really valuable skills that relates to your business or your career. So look, y'all, we're just going to jump right into it and have a talk today. So let's talk about having a solid significant other. Let me also give you a disclaimer that this talk is for information purposes only. I am not a therapist. I'm just giving you some of the benefits that I've learned in my personal relationship and what's helped me and what's made me successful. I want to give you guys how this relationship over the last 6 to 9 months has definitely taken me to a whole different level, personally and professionally, when it relates to achieving my goals. So first, I'm in the best shape of my life. I have never been in this good of shape. Like, I can run 2-3 miles a day. I've been lifting weights. I've been working out every day. It's been a routine. It's been mental mostly, right? But it's also been the physical activity has increased tremendously. And it gives me so much energy throughout the day. My clothes fit different, which is amazing. Love it, right? So second, and I would say this is one of the most significant as well, my salary has increased tremendously. My salary from working at a job, literally working for someone else, not even having my own business, has gone up tremendously. I have saved so much money, guys. And when it relates to saving money, that savings is in my emergency fund. If you haven't checked out my video, go check out my video on emergency funds. But outside of that, and what I'm getting ready to do with that money is going to help take me to another level financially. As you guys know, I have a business. I'm getting ready to buy a house. There are some other really big financial things that I'm getting ready to do, and I attribute that to being able to have a higher salary and also being able to save much more money. What does saving money allow you to do? First of all, it allows you to mitigate risk, right? If something happens and I need to dip into that savings, I have it right there. If you don't have savings and something bad happens, typically come out of so much money trying to come back from that bad thing that happened. Number 4, I feel more at peace with my personal and professional relationships as a whole. So number 5, I feel like I'm more prepared to deal with adversity. So as I've talked about before, I feel like life is a series of hills and valleys. You have hills and valleys, you have ups and downs. They always come. You should expect them. right? But having a strong, significant other in my corner, I feel like if something goes wrong, I have the tools. But even if I don't have the tools and I just need to get a hug one day, I got that too. Number 6, I have more confidence to meet my personal and professional goals. Overall, I have been smashing my goals this year, guys. I'm so far ahead of what I thought I would be able to do. I feel much more rested. You know, when I was going back and I was dating and, you know, just living my life being single and things like that. So because my focus is on building myself, building my finances, building my relationship, building myself spiritually, I feel like I just have much more rest. I've been able to sleep at night. There are literally things that keep you up at night. Those things aren't keeping me up anymore. Accountability is the key for success. Accountability, in my opinion, when it comes to relationships, is the foundation for anything that you're getting ready to do, whether it's a business, whether it's professionally in your career, whether it's with other relationships. Me and my fiance have learned to hold each other accountable as it relates to communication. So with that being said, I have a few more tools in the toolbox to be able to communicate effectively when something is going good or even when something is going bad. So next, let me move into, guys, how I actually met my significant other and how we were able to build a relationship. Because I think for those of you who are out here dating right now, again, these are things that work for me. So first, as we're beginning to move more into a digital world, when I think about it, more and more people are starting to go to online dating. I think online dating, I'm a little biased because that's how I met my fiance, but I feel like online dating is a great way to meet someone. It widens your net, right? You're also able to research them before you meet them. And lastly, I would just say that it gives busy people just an easier way to meet people. Because in my opinion, you can meet good people anywhere. Some people are really against meeting people online, but I feel like you can meet good people at the gym. You can meet them at the grocery store. You can meet them online. You can also meet bad people the same way. So let me chime in and give you 5 ways that I was able to successfully meet my fiance and build a relationship with her. So number 1, before going in, I knew exactly what I wanted and exactly what I did not want. I had dated enough people to understand the things that just truly turn me off from a person and getting to know them. And because of that, I was able to save a ton of time. Number 2, don't be opposed to a long distance relationship. Who knows where your significant other is? They could be right next door. You know what I mean? Or they could be 1,000 miles away. Personally, we did a long distance relationship for quite a bit of time. A lot of people ask me, how are we able to do that? I feel like we just had a good connection. We had great communication and a great friendship. Some people, as it relates to, I would say, distance in a relationship, some people have lived in the same house. And quite frankly, they feel further away from people that are doing long distance relationships. So I wouldn't say physical distance a lot of times really equates to you having a good relationship with someone. It's really about finding that right person, finding those things in common. In my opinion, just building that relationship up. Number 3, keep it light. When you're getting to know someone, go out and just have a good time. I mean, yes, you should have some sort of expectation. In my opinion, people say, yeah, go out and I don't have any expectations. I would say no. Your expectation should be that you meet a great person. However, I would say don't go too deep with that person in terms of getting to know them if you're starting to see some red flags that need you to pull out of you getting to know them. Number 4, don't get discouraged if you don't meet someone right away. So I have some of my friends right now that are single, and what I'm noticing is that they're getting very discouraged even right now if they don't find someone of quality right away. And a lot of what I try and tell them is don't rush that, because right now you or the world or God or whoever it is that's telling you no for someone, it probably just means not for you or not right now. It doesn't necessarily mean that you won't be able to find someone. So with that being said, focus in on being the best version of yourself, financially, physically, from a fitness perspective, right? From a relationship perspective, do things just to make yourself better. And in my opinion, what you'll do is you'll begin to attract what you're giving off. Here's the other piece of it. When you're beginning to meet people and when you're beginning to go out with them, if you have a really crummy attitude or if you have really negative energy, that will come off and you getting to know them. So in my opinion, I think it's very important to really just keep a positive mind. Go on dates, get to know people, don't get discouraged, and keep it moving. Keep going. If it's not working, go on, move on to something else. Number 5, I would say don't have serious talks too soon. One thing that I think has been very helpful in me building the relationship that I have with my fiance now is that although we had serious talks, we didn't do it on the first couple dates. Heck, we didn't do it in the first couple months. I think that what we did was we focused more on, again, keeping it light, having fun, getting to know each other, going out on dates. Even if we were FaceTiming, getting to know each other. We spent a lot of time talking, a lot of time getting to know each other. Our quirks, our positives, our negatives, things that we didn't like. We talked about previous relationships. All of these things we talked about, you put all that together, and I feel that it gives you a strong bond with someone. If you're prodding and poking too early, too soon, I think that it can turn either of you off as you're trying to get to know each other. So that's it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode today. I know it was a little bit different, but I felt like it was a good topic to really talk about and discuss how your romantic relationship is directly related to your finances and your goals. When you get a minute, go check out my website, shineharness.com. I have a free 3-day money video course there for you to learn some valuable tips as it relates to building your business or also climbing the corporate ladder in your career. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe to my channel so that you hear that notification bell. Until then, peace, guys.